Why is sex important to your relationship? Now, again, some of these things might seem obvious, but bear with me. Maybe these are things that you haven't thought about before. But here's one thing is they accept us in a more profound way. So you accept them, they accept you. So you're being accepted in a much deeper way than any other relationship, any other situation that you're going to be in. Because why? Well, you're vulnerable. You're often literally naked and emotionally naked, probably. You're opening up, hopefully, to your partner your specific desires, your specific kinks, the things that turn you on, the way you like to do things, the way you don't like to do things, the places and the way you like to be touched, the places and the way you don't like to be touched. These are the ways that build that connection between the two of you, a connection that's sort of a re-cementing of trust with this other person. Every single time you have sex, it re-cements that trust. And the lack of that would be a sort of as I say this sometimes, the mind read of what they must think of me, right? That, oh, if you're not having that connection, then you're only guessing what your partner thinks about you. If you're not having that sexual connection, you're going to then possibly feel rejected, maybe on a very deep level. And this rejection can sort of become like the root behind any number of covert behaviors toward your partner or they toward you. It could be, again, maybe in ways that they don't even understand or you don't even understand, the root underneath arguments or complaining or just little things, that nitpicky things like, oh, you're not washing the dishes, you're not keeping up this part of the relationship, or just little things coming up. And the gestalt is the thing that's connecting all of them is that misconnect, that disconnect, that non-connectedness that you're missing because you're not having sex either enough or at a deep enough level. That's what good frequent sex can do, is kind of let those little peccadillos, those little things that normally would disturb you, just go away, right? Because they're not the root in anything, because you have that deep connection. So this also reduces the likelihood of sex in the future when you're not having sex, and then it leads to these disagreements, these arguments, this complaining about your partner. Then you're even less attractive. You want to have less sex, and it causes more of these things. So then it just snowballs into more and more issues. One partner, because you're not having sex, might decide, well, if I'm not feeling this deep connection, I'm not feeling loved, because maybe that's how they truly feel loved, is through sex, through that kind of physical touch. I'll just go and have an affair because I want to be desired, and I'm just tired of rejection. So despite of all the great things sex can give you, and I have a video on that, all the great things that just literally having sex can give you, the lack of it can take away so many positives and the potential for so many positives in your relationship. Get this area handled. It's important. I'll see you on the next video.